Now moving on to Chudan attack to the body. Chudan number 1. Each one out to block, Gyakuziki, reverse punch. From here, moving offline again. Each one. Then aiming for the rib cage area, drawing back, and then back in position. The speed. Once again, it's important that your punch or your counter follows after the block immediately. Don't let your opponent have chance to attack again a second time. It's perfectly acceptable in Jiyu ippon kumite for the attacker to attack again if the defender is not ready. So for example, say I'm a bit lazy and the punch comes and I block here, right, and then I kind of stay here before I punch. Andrew could come at me again, and that's fine because I'm not ready. Likewise, if I'm kind of a little bit slack like this before the attack comes and I'm not ready for it, that's fine. That's my problem, not his. So if I'm like this and then boom, he could attack before I'm ready. The reason is we're stepping up the level of kumite here. We're stepping up the level of responsibility and the level of awareness. This is very important to always focus on your opponent and your attacker. Maintain zanshin, it's called, your awareness or your alertness to your opponent, your focus on your opponent. That way when he comes, each immediately after, and still here, I'm watching just in case. I'm not going block, and then, okay, I'm done. Blocking, maintain zanshin, and then back. Very important for both people. Next, Chudan number 2. Each, drawing back down. Guard with the right hand across the side of the face. Both feet are kind of flat on the floor, both knees bent at this point, and we drive in, back fist here. As we pull back, this hand again guards here, and then back out of the way. Once again, ready, each, looking down, knee, and then as you come back, back out of the way. Now with speed. One more time slowly. 1, cutting, down, down, ready. Drive in, and then back. And here, from the opposite angle. Each one, knee, boom, here. Okay? Number 3, Chudan. Number 3 is using attack as defense, because we actually meet the opponent at the same time. There are some principles in karate. One is go-no-sen. Go-no-sen means counter-attack, or attacking after the opponent comes. So for example, with Chudan number 1 that we just did, block and then counter. This is go-no-sen, after the fact. Then we have tai-no-sen. Tai-no-sen means counter-attacking at the same time. So in number 3, this is what we use. Punch comes, same time we defend with a reverse punch. So at the same time as the attacker actually punches, here, at this point here, we've already moved and we're actually punching here. So both move at the same time. And then the next kind of attack after that is sen-no-sen, which means a preemptive strike or a preemptive attack. So that would be something like if Andrew's going to do a front punch and he comes in each like this, I actually see his intention before he punches and I would do some kind of defense. So before I see him, boom, then I would move in. This is sen-no-sen, preemptive strike. So we have our counterattack after the fact, our attack at the same time, and then our attack before once you see the intention. So Chudan number 3, punch comes, each, this is the same time. Front foot steps across because the attack is coming into your space through the mai, the distance, coming into space, and you move off here and then counter. It's important on this one to try not to do this because you're telegraphing what's about to happen. You don't want your opponent to know anything about what's going to happen. So you maintain posture here, and then last moment you move off to the side and counter. Okay, so speed. Hey! Now from the opposite angle. As the attack comes, each, here. All right, so this foot and punch. Same time, and then back. Okay. Number 4. Number 4 is quite tricky because it involves a lot of timing. Again, you need to anticipate when your opponent is about to move. So on number 4, the punch comes here, and as he begins to punch, you actually go straight out with a front kick. And he continues, and then block, downward block, draw back, boom, striking, Kizamazuki to the chin. All right, so from here, as soon as he moves, 1, 2, 3. So this is quite involved. If you do step by step, about the halfway point of the punch, you already kick. 3/4, you're already pulling back, and then extending and blocking, and pulling here, ready to go directly back in and strike. 1, 2, 3. This hand still got it. Now speed. Hey! And one more time slowly. Ready? Each. 1, 2, 3. From the opposite angle. Slowly each. Ni. San. Okay. So this is number 4 for Chudan body.